It's nice
Fantastic.
to be awesome to be streaming again.
Yes, it is. It is indeed. It's good to see you in a very snazzy outfit for the summer.
Yeah, it's my Hawaiian broccoli shirt.
I love it. Since when did you have this? This is a new purchase.
It's a new purchase and it's 34 minutes old.
Amazing.
Just couldn't resist. I love my broccoli.
All right. I'm just checking with the judge. So tonight we're going to be streaming um, a game from the Sweet 16 round of the Season 5 finals of the Marvel Crisis Protocol Tabletop Simulator League. And we have a really interesting match because we have Fingerguns all the way from the west coast of the United States playing against Jaborf, who is one of a Spanish player. So I feel like we should, and I think isn't Fingerguns playing Black Order and possibly A Force, right? So I feel
Yes.
like this is a appropriate metaphor is the is a Spanish matador versus the Mad Bull in the ring here tonight.
Yes, you're not wrong.
So will be interesting to see what's going on. And we're being ably assisted by the referee tonight, Wargaming Dad, very active accuser on the server, and also going to be doing two games. It's a double header tonight. So we're streaming this game now, and then another group will be streaming. I think it's Xavier Protocols is actually going to be streaming the Ronin versus something match. I will look that up.
Ronin versus Sploosh.
Okay, so that'll be East Coast United States with one of the Swedish players.
Yes, I will certainly be catching that game as well. Lots of entertainment tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a great night
Lots of
for.
high quality entertainment.
Okay, I am just about to take a look at some of these lists. Here comes the priority roll. Oh, let me turn on the streaming settings. And looks like one, two, three, four, three. It looks like Jaborf won it with a massive roll, even though Finger got a really good roll himself.
This is quite big because the priority role in this particular matchup is hugely impactful on how this game will be played.
Absolutely.
Since, yeah,
You're
the
referring to the
Black
fact
Order
that it's
player,
Black Order, right? Yeah.
yes, exactly. The Black Order player really, really wants to go for extracts and then pick either scrolls or alien ship to get a slow points velocity for the game, and also dictate that they get to play either 17 or 20 points, which are sort of optimal points levels for this particular Black Order roster. Um, but now Jaborf has the possibility to pick a fast scoring extracts instead, which will affect how this game will be played. It means that um, a more avoidance scoring style will be available for Jaborf, most likely, rather than being forced into the brawl against the heavy hitting Corvus and Thanos.
All right, I've just been informed not only did Jabor win the roll, he decided to go with 16 threat level. And I'm just checking if he picked secure or crises now. Just give me a minute. 16 is an awkward number for Black Order, so he's done well so far.
It is an awkward number. They it means that we probably won't be seeing the time gem on Thanos. He will likely switch that out for a power gem if he has it. Can't see the rosters at the moment, but he should have it.
Um, I am told that he picked Cosmic Invasion, so he picked Secures.
All
And
right.
yeah, it's very likely he picked that to get that 16 points, eh?
Yes, yes, because the only 16-point extract available is Research Station.
Right, right, which is something that Black Order is actually okay with in terms of
Yes.
the way the crisis works.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because you
All
can
right.
run away with it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's perfect for them. Going through the lists then, Sam, so Fingergun, he has brought let's see here, Corvus Glaive, Mind Gem, Reality Gem, Time Gem, Thanos, of course, Medusa, Nebula, Okoye, Proxima, and Valkyrie.
So no power gem there. Will be
Nope,
interesting
no
to see
power.
his 16.
Web Warriors is what Jaborf is going to be piloting tonight. We have Angela, Baron Zemo, Black Panther, Daredevil, Enchantress, Ghost Spider, Okoye, Miles Morales, Valkyrie, and Venom. I don't know very much about Web Warriors, so I'm quite looking forward to this match. Does anything in that list, that lineup, mean anything to you?
Um, yeah, it's thing about Web Warriors against Black Order is that they are one of the most well-equipped affiliations to face down the tech of Black Order, and that is through being able to layer defenses. Venom is a very attractive character um, in Web Warriors for this matchup, as well as Okoye and Ghost Spider.
So Xavier, thank you, Jacob. Xavier Protocols. Jacob has pointed out that Jaborf only has three affiliated characters. So that means I'm just
That's
going to
quite
double.
special.
Yeah, let me see. So that means he's taking Miles Morales, Venom, and Ghost Spider all the time.
Yep. And those are to be honest, those are the picks that you would be taking for this matchup, I assume. And for
How many
16
points does that
points,
up? How much do those three characters add up to?
10.
10. Okay, so plenty of room for a four and a two or two threes.
Mhm. My guess would be Okoye and a 4.
Okay. All right. Let's see if you're right. You want to take a? You think Enchantress is going to come along?
Possibly.
Black Panther is 4 points, right?
Yes, he is. And he's quite good. He's in Web Warriors under Miles' leadership. He is a beast at dealing damage, since he gets to re-roll skulls with Mantle of the Black Panther.
Hmm. Aha. All right. Kind of anxious here. I guess they took some time to figure out what the terrain is going to be,
Yeah.
because this map's a little awkward in the way these plants are designed. All right, here we go. Let's start with finger guns. He's using, oh, interesting. So he's decided to drop Proxima and he's taken, which gem is that? Let's take a look.
Can I have beer in the refrigerator?
Hmm? I'm on the wrong side of the table. Here we
So
are.
we can.
He's got a time gem and a mind
Yep.
gem. Two
So
gems.
rather than uh, taking away Time Gem for Power Gem, which wasn't an available choice to him, he decided to drop Proxima for Okoye instead. That is quite a big thing, because one of the very strong Corvus plays are to double run Proxima, or run Proxima, and then Mothership in Corvus to immediately activate him with Husband and Wife,
Mm-hmm.
which is not possible with Okoye.
Yeah, really interesting. So, but he's given himself a lot of flexibility with Thanos because the time gem is the one that gives him an extra action. The mind gem is the one that he can move, advance people short. So it's fully, that's the typical online type of Thanos, the nine Thanos that we hear about all the time.
Yeah.
Um, so he's got that on board. Corvus, of course, has his reality gem, as you'd expect. So really, the spicy bit is he had a Koye in there. Um, with this crisis, maybe it's okay. There is the scrolls is going to slow this scenario down very much, and
Yes.
cosmic invasion is the 4 um, vaults, and these vaults push people, so it's kind of
Hmm.
plays in favor as well. You know, he wants to try to control people, so now the scenario is helping him as well.
Yeah, it's those pushes can create problems for the Black Order player because um, getting pushed may oftentimes be equal to losing an action. And since he has so few activations, so few characters, every single action counts a ton for the Black Order player. He can't put 1 foot wrong, basically. On the other hand, his characters are so powerful and so reliable.
Interesting.
What?
So, and Okoye's always works well, as you know, one of the reasons she's the best
Mm-hmm.
2 point game. Let's see now. On the Web Warrior side of the equation, he's decided to go with Miles, Ghost Spider, and Venom. As we said, he pretty much has to. Okoye, Enchantress. Yeah, that's a good call. More control.
Yes.
Okay, card-wise, stay on Jaborf right now. He's got Advanced R&D, Lethal Protector for Venom, Bitter Rivals, popular card on its way to becoming restricted. We don't know that. I'm just saying that. All Webbed Up, another great affiliation card, and Disarm. Okay, a little bit different, but still sensible.
Mm-hmm. The
And
disarm
yeah,
is a really good card. It's kind of hard to play it in this matchup, I think, because who you really want to be playing it on is Corvus, and he usually activates first, so it doesn't really matter. So if he ever plays it, he will likely be playing it on Thanos, which is for sure not bad, but Thanos is not the main damage dealer of the Black Order team. He is more of a control piece, which is something that um, a lot of people without experience of playing against Black Order aren't aware of.
hmm. Okay, really quickly then, we have on the Black Order side, Medpack, Mothership, very standard so far. All You've Got, also standard. Disarm, hey, another Disarm. And a Bitter Rivals, again, that soon-to-be restricted card, we think, maybe. Um, Very standard. I think those are nice. I mean, clearly the ones that keep him healed up and also do extreme output when he needs to. But that doesn't surprise me, those cards. Does it to you?
No, it's quite standard. Um, if um, some if the opponent has field dressing, the Black Order player usually goes for grievous wounds in order to prevent the use of that. But since Jaborf does not notice that Jaborf isn't bringing a single restricted card.
Hmm, interesting. Well, we'll see. Bitter Rivals.
Yeah. But as of now,
As of now,
and he's not running field dressing. He's running Medpack on Brace for Impact. And not playing Medpack in this matchup is a
sensible.
reasonable choice, a
Yeah,
sensible choice, yes,
yeah,
because when characters get touched, they die.
yeah.
Um,
Medpack doesn't save you.
so, no.
All right, so
Brace
we've
for
had a
Impact. And, yeah, sorry.
no. We have Okoye first move and puts herself to contest the Cosmic Vault. Now we have Ghost Spider doing the double long move to secure another one of the vaults. But let's see if he decides to try to investigate this citizen. Is this citizen who we think? Oh, he is. He's going to take a look for it. Big roll now. See if
Ooh.
he finds the scroll. Oh, a lot of clicks. Oh, I don't think so. That is a citizen, sir. Hands off that upstanding tax-paying citizen.
Yeah. Um, Ironically, I think this is actually bad for Jaborf
Go on.
because Oh wait, he didn't find it.
What do you mean he found it? He did not find it. Is that what you
He
said?
did not find it. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. I
yeah.
thought you said he found it. Yeah,
No, 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 he didn't. He rolled a blank and a
yeah.
skull. He
So
didn't find
this,
anything.
yeah, because Jaborf does not want to find the citizen at this stage because Thanos with a time gem uh, can reach basically any character anywhere on the table with a range 2 place and a short move. So Ghost Spider, he would easily be able to get Ghost Spider to his side of that building, and then Corvus would simply double move up, stand next to him, and then
Hmm.
first thing next round, just wipe Ghost Spider's sorry face off the earth, and then he would have control of the Skrull agent, and it'll be very very hard for Jaborf of getting it back.
I agree, which makes you wonder why he bothered to spend the power to look for it. So maybe he isn't
Yeah,
so familiar with what you're talking about.
yeah. What I think you want to be doing is to look for it with your last activation every round,
Hmm.
because if Thanos, 9 point Thanos, the one thing he reliably can do is he can always pick one model on the board and have it killed.
Yeah.
One model, one specific model, which is why he really likes the single extract crises.
So I should point out to the audience that the reason that there was Okoye and Ghost Spider was because it's very likely that Fingerguns passed, which is a classic
Yes.
move as well when you have these three-man teams, three-person teams. You pass as much as possible and go as late in the round as you can.
Yep.
But at some point you have to do something, and that's when Okoye steps up to the plate, and she's going to go ahead and secure that vault. Do so quite forward, so to probably to be in a better position to bodyguard later. Right, back to Jaborf. Let's see who he decides to thing. Okay, what's he measuring here? 3. Is this going to be a Miles play? Or who's that? Yeah, Miles.
Ooh.
Bold. He's thinking about it. Had Venom been there, I don't know if Venom could pull her in. I'm not sure if he has that range.
Mm,
I
not
think he.
really sure what he's. Maybe he's looking, eyeballing a R&D web swing. Um, that would certainly be a very aggressive play if that's the case. But he seems to be measuring some other move now.
Web swing. Place this character within 3 of its current position. And if you next time it makes a web line attack, yeah, it's 2 dice to the roll. Right, but it doesn't look like he's decided against it, so he's moving off to the side, hiding behind these little plants here. And what kind of building is this? What do you think this is? I think it's like the cafeteria? What? Size 5 building? Oh no, must be
Base cafeteria.
it's a big cafeteria, size 5. I
Really,
wonder if that'll be the
looks like
next.
looks like some sort of garage.
All right, maybe it's a garage. It'd be nice though if AMG the next terrain piece they build is a cafeteria. But you know what would be good is actually a motor garage, like
Josie's,
a repair garage.
isn't Josie's a cafeteria or is Josie's a bar? It's a bar, right? Because
Josie's?
you can build, yeah, you can build Josie's at the bottom floor of the New
Oh,
York apartment building.
oh, okay. Maybe it's like
So it's technically close to a cafeteria.
sounds like a diner. Josie's should be a diner
Yeah,
more than yeah. That would be yeah. Diner would be cool. Okay, I didn't realize that the apartment building had that. That's pretty cool. I was
I
thinking more of
think
a
it's either that
fifth.
or the Nelson Murdoch uh, legal firm.
Ah, yeah. All right, Thanos is getting into the mix. So look, Miles went over here and he's hiding.
Yep, that is a sensible thing to do. against Black Order.
What is line of sight an issue, or is it just says
No,
you can't move
but
over?
keeping distance, and he's not. Oh yeah, he is a wall crawler, so he can be mind jammed over
Hmm.
the building. And as we can see here, Thanos is looking to scalpeling out Miles early.
Oh, poor Miles.
Yeah, getting rid of that leadership is a big
Crucial.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Reminded our viewers.
not sure whether he will be able to. Hmm. There is the possibility here. Thanos has moved twice, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so.
Now he's pulling in Miles. He will pull in Miles so that he can strike him once. If that strike generates 1 power, at least, he will then be able to use Mothership to get Corvus in there immediately to daze Miles, and then activate Corvus first for round 2 and KO him. And that is a tremendous blow to Jaborf, losing the leadership
Yep.
early.
Yep. So yeah, and he doesn't even have cover anymore. All right, here comes the roll. Not too bad. Not bad. I'm actually not good at all. Let's see what the crit gets him.
Yeah.
Jaborf. Ooh, Jaborf's rocking the saves.
Yes.
He's
This
telling
is
Thanos, love it.
this
Thanos
is
takes a
what
swing at him, and Miles is just like,
yeah,
woo, jumping right over that fist.
and this is what
This is what MCP is all about.
this is what Web Warriors is all about. I mean, their tech is geared towards you spiking at crucial times. Basically, you're not going to do it every time, but you're a couple of times per game. You are bound to get ridiculous block rolls with those amounts of rerolls, and if you are skilled enough to capitalize on the momentum that arises when that happens, then you are in a pretty good spot as a Web Warriors player.
I'm a little
And that is going to
confused.
be crucial in this game
I'm a little confused as why Miles has a point of damage on him.
because he was thrown by the wild on
Ah, it was
Thanos'
throw
punch.
into the wall. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yes. Note that this does not generate a power for Thanos, which means that the mothership play that we discussed earlier uh,
Is out.
did not
Is
become.
offline.
Yeah, it became offline. It would have been so that dice roll saved Miles's life.
But Miles had it in the bag. He had 2 crits to still roll, plus his innate the leadership reroll. Ridiculous.
Yeah, he didn't even have to roll it.
He didn't.
He didn't even roll it,
He's got that
and
style.
no spider sense. Yeah,
Spider sense there. Nothing. I'm telling you, this is the Matador toying with the Mad Bull. Miles is flapping his red cape, and Thanos is just confused. All right, let's see if he goes after this thing. Is Corvus able to get a hold of Venom right now?
um, he's not able to strike him this round. I think
Yeah.
he's too
Okay.
far away, but he's certainly able to move up and stand next to him to go to town on him first thing next round.
Ooh, he found
Uh,
Scroll. That citizen is not
ooh,
an ordinary
yeah.
citizen. That
Thing
is
is,
a
though,
scroll.
now that if he moves up Corvus there, then Jaborf still has Enchantress to go. And Enchantress can just move up and Siren's Call Corvus away to strip him of one of his actions for next round,
Wow. Wow, that would be poetic.
which
It'd
is
be
huge.
almost like,
So this is you want to find what you want to do is find the Skrull agent after Thanos has activated, which is what we're seeing.
yeah. So, yeah, I don't know if you realize that as again because he goes spider look for that citizen, but Nonetheless, it worked out for him. Let's see if he figures out the
Yeah.
Enchantress play.
If she had found the Skrull agent, then Thanos would have been able to scalpel her out, as he did with Miles.
Is that Corvus throwing something into Venom, I guess?
Yeah, he's probably doing his energy attack.
Yeah. Oh, he's done well.
The what's it called? Atom splitter or something?
Yeah, that's right. Good memory. Yeah, Atom Splitter. He gains 1 power out of it. Just 4 dice. I got a crit. Oh, and now we're doing the Miles reroll. Oh, gets the save, so he's done well, and only takes 1 hit.
Mhm.
Nice. So far,
One
so good.
guaranteed power for Corvus,
Right.
which is good. Getting his power generation rolling. I still think that he is close enough to be Siren's Call away. Um,
We are about to find out.
and a very, very big thing here is that Thanos is not within 4 of Corvus, because what Corvus would really like to do, if he would have been able to decide, is to activate first next round, and with the help of Thanos' Death's Decree, just murder a character straight away. But now Thanos is too far away for that, which somewhat brings down Corvus's killing power.
Okay, what's Jaborf up to? I guess he's can Siren's Call from pretty much anywhere, so he's deciding which side of those plants to go on.
Mm-hmm. He's not measuring 3 from Corvus,
Yeah, that's a
which
little
is sort of
dis
cocky. Um, I suppose that 3 from Venom was a measurement of Lethal Protector, which in fact will be online next round because of Fingerguns doing 1 damage to Venom. Looks like. Mm-hmm.
Surely he's going to still do the Siren's Call though, right? Even if he goes there. I don't know what's going on. Jaborf,
I'm not sure he's. I'm not sure he's going to.
yeah.
I certainly would, but I am not Jaborf.
You've never been in
He
the ring
obviously
with a
has.
real bull up in Sweden, have
No,
you? No,
I
no.
haven't.
But Jaborf
Mhm.
looked down the steely eyes of a mad bull more than once and has grinned. So, maybe he wants him to come here. Come to me. And then he'll bamboozle him.
Mhm.
We do have to deal with the pushes of the scenario after this. I will remind everybody about that because that is coming up very soon. And that is if the result is a crit or a wild, you gain 2 power but are pushed away from the vault.
Mhm.
So for
It's
each character they control
likely
within
to
one.
be not likely to be hugely impactful as things are standing as of now. We might
This
see a Ghost Spider being pushed away from the action. Um, if,
The brilliance of Venom picking up that scroll. Not only is he a resilient character, but he also moves slow anyway, and the
Mhm.
scroll makes you go slow, so there's no loss there. It's actually a perfect person to pick up that scroll.
So the big thing about Venom here is that he has the counterattack uh, that has an auto bleed on it,
Hmm.
which is very annoying for Corvus to get a bleed because he does not want to spend actions shaking.
Yeah, loading them up with conditions is a good way to help mitigate Black Order's
Indeed.
plan. We're saying a lot of things about how to screw finger guns' plans over. I hope people realize that that's because Black Order is very strong and we know their plays. And at least me, anyway, I'm quite interested to see how the Web Warriors handles them.
Yeah, as I said, Black Order as we've seen, Black Order are a an absolute freight train this season,
Yeah.
brawling wise. You and me have both had our taste of that.
Yes.
Am I not right? Yes.
Correct.
But
Correct.
Web Warriors are one of the affiliations that are in the current meta that are quite well equipped in handling them. Another thing type of list that is good at handling them is swarm lists like Guardians and Sin Cabal and the upcoming Sam Spam, which almost looks like a hard counter to Black Order as they're currently being built.
All right. So far, I have not seen a crit or a wild for these crises rolls. Geez, not one. So he hasn't been moved at all. Super lucky for Jaborf. He's getting every break falling his way.
Well, to be honest, I think that he wouldn't mind getting pushed an extra power here because he wants to get away. Note, though, that the push is resolved by the opponent.
Yeah.
So if in Venom's case, he would likely just be pushed into that branch from the plant and effectively not move at all. Uh, Same goes for Okoye, probably. Enchantress would, of course, have to be pushed, and the same goes for Ghost Spider, a bit
So
away from the action,
heading into
but
round
the
two. Oh, sorry.
yeah, the
Uh,
person of interest here is obviously Venom, since he is now holding the um, Skrull agent.
right. So just wanted to mention that the score is a phenomenal 5-1. Now, that is quite large, even for Black Order, but Black Order is not too terribly concerned about the points as long as I can stay in the game. Um, so the question I have for you is he going to go and try to wipe out the Miles and Ghost Spider side of the board, or is he going to try to deal with the scroll and just have everybody go after the scroll carrier?
I'm quite certain he will go for the Skrull carrier because the Miles and Gwen side of the board is worth exactly 1 point. Um,
Sure.
However, he might um, consider that Venom is a slow character who is likely not running to a corner and hiding with that Skrull agent. And so maybe he will try to deal with Miles first to remove some protection, but um,
So I'm not sure who is
Venom
doing
is
the attacking here. Was it Okoye, you think? Throwing some spears at Miles?
nah, Miles is stealth, so that doesn't really look possible.
Uh-huh.
My guess would be that Thanos is striking Miles,
Okay.
but
But
I'm not sure.
good Lord, is he rolling 3 crits again, Jaborf? Man, the crits are flying here. Let's take a look how many dice are
Could
involved
also
here.
be Adam Splitters into Venom, but I'm not. The math doesn't add up for me.
No,
No,
that's six
no, the
dice he just threw.
six dice. That's certainly Thanos.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And there was Jaborf rolling 3 dice for the defense. He's getting the crit now. Probably reroll, right?
Yep. Here comes the Spider Sense. Note that he's not carrying an objective or being within one of them, so he cannot re-roll skulls.
Okay. All right, that's much better for guns. He's only got some luck his way. There's only one save there. 5 hits go through. Or sorry, 4 hits go through.
Mhm.
Or is it more rerolls?
Yes, he has both Spider Sense and the Leadership reroll.
Right. Okay. So he saved 2 out of the 5 that were coming in. So he's taken 3. He's down to 1. I believe that was Thanos' second attack.
Yes. Note that Thanos rolled 3 wilds, so Miles will likely take the last point of damage by flying
Thrown.
into the
Yeah. Good. Well,
because
that's
3 damage went through there. Yeah.
yeah, that's how it should be. That is the inevitability of Black Order coming into play here. What are we talking
Can't
about?
really see
There it is.
why. Yeah,
There it is.
there's the
Whoop.
last point of damage, and we have
Good.
a dazed Miles.
Okay. Okay. So mission accomplished there for Thanos. Does he try to move Ghost Spider? I don't know if he's got range on her.
Thing about having Thanos activate early is that now Jaborf can act a lot more comfortably uh, navigating across the board because his characters will not be moved by Black Order's control shenanigans. So it's much easier for him to place them in places where they will be safe.
Say this again.
Um, since Thanos will now have activated,
Oh, I see. Okay,
there
so
is
right.
no
Yeah,
yeah.
no shenanigans.
So no shenanigans, and next activation will be Jaborf's, and he is very able to go with, for instance, Enchantress and Siren's Call Corvus away, maybe even stripping him of, well, at least one action, which is kind of big.
Right. So it looks like
And
Thanos
we're
is going to try
seeing,
to do a portal on Ghost Spider. At least he's thinking about it.
yeah,
He
I
needs
couldn't
to
see
move
if
closer to the
whether
building.
he was within or.
Yeah, he needs to move closer to the building to be able to do the 4. I saw the
hmm
measurement there. So, well, he could even get on top of the building if he really wanted to.
hmm Points are points.
Yeah, exactly. Black Order doesn't care about points too much, but they do need to keep scoring so that they don't completely fall behind. Let's see. A lot of thinking going on here. Guns is making a very considered action here. I am wondering already what Jaborf is going to do in response to this.
My guess would be trying to control Corvus now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Because
just
what what the Black Order player wants to be doing is using Thanos to serve characters to Corvus,
yeah.
and that he wants he wants his characters activated, so that because otherwise, if Thanos mind gems and portals a character in front of Corvus, if the character hasn't activated, it can just activate and run away. But if it has activated, then it's stuck there until the next round, where Corvus will be going first and killing it outright. Um, which is why you sort of want to activate your most important characters last when you go up against Black Order, so that uh, Thanos waitering Corvus is not possible.
This is interesting. Really pushing Thanos hard to the flank here.
Mm-hmm.
I am curious if this is a smart move. I mean, considering that he's going to be able to dominate the side of the table and eventually wants to get to the other side.
Ghost Spider is a very annoying character for Black Order. So getting her out of the game is very, very useful. And though it looks like he's moving her away. Mm-hmm.
Sure, makes sense.
He has not activated though, so and she's a long mover, so I don't really know what the plan is.
Right.
Um, maybe he wants her to be. Maybe he wants to keep her from being able to get within 4 of Venom or something to put the lifesaver online to protect the scroll. Maybe.
Hmm. All right, Jabor. I'm very curious. Okoye. What's Okoye gonna be doing? Guess he can afford to lose some points. So does she
I
doesn't
mean,
need to stay on that point any longer.
to be fair, Jaborf was quite lucky in finding the scroll agent at the that exact time with that exact character that he did.
Yep. It,
Um,
it was ideal.
it happens. I mean, it's almost, I don't know what it is. It's what, a 25% chance.
Oh,
I'm a
it's one
humanist.
one
I can't
eighth.
do math. I think yeah,
One
1/8.
eighth.
Yeah, but
12%.
it's 2 dice.
Oh, is it two? Okay, beg your
Yeah, but
pardon. Yeah.
yeah. So 2 chances of 1/8. Um, so, but I mean that because that really puts a mark on the game. If he hadn't found the scroll agent right there and then, things would be looking way better for Fingerguns.
All right. So Okoye is going to
Things
support
are,
and
yep. He's
get
building
Venom
Fortress
for
Venom around his scroll agent.
scroll. We are that scroll's not going anywhere. It's too bad. That scroll was enjoying an ice cream as a play acting as a citizen and on this nice warm day here in London. And then they get scooped up by Venom. I mean, can you imagine the luck? It's not how you want to spend your Sunday afternoon. Ooh, when's that new Venom movie coming out? That looked pretty fun.
Yeah, there will be carnage, right?
Ooh, wow, cool.
I actually have no idea. I'm just I don't know, October, November, sometime.
What are you
I'm
thinking
just
now?
guessing.
Oh, boo.
It was supposed to be out last year, I think.
Oh, come on. All sorts of things were supposed to be last year.
Yeah.
No tactics cards so far. No tactics. No need. When you have luck, why mess around with tactics?
Certainly a positioning game. Very unusual to see Thanos activating before Corvus.
Somebody in the chat is named Sassy Pants. That is marvelous. I love that.
September 24th. Thank you for that. Oh,
Externals in November. Oh my God. There's going to be
yeah.
another double drop of
Heated debate.
MCP models. Just what we need.
We have a heated debate on release dates. We'll be very interested to see how that
Maybe one of
shakes
those
out.
guys lives in Australia. You know, they're always far further ahead of us.
So, did we see a pass from Fingerguns? Is
uh,
Jaborf activating again?
I don't see anything. Looks like his hand's moving, so possibly. Yeah.
Jaborf has put an has moved with Okoye. Yes.
Yes.
So maybe Fingerguns is contemplating what to do. Every action counts
Right. Including
for
a
Black
pass.
Order, including a pass. Mhm. We're seeing Jaborf measuring 3 from Corvus now, which indicates that Fingerguns have indeed passed. But that is only an assessment on
Hmm.
my part.
Okay.
Yep, we're
Enchantress.
seeing the move.
Enchantress is going to be the Corvus. What's that? What's that
Mhm.
behind you? Go investigate that shelter behind you. Oh, yeah. And she's like, hey, Koi, you got my back? Koi's like, yeah, no worries.
I got cover too.
I know. It's Fortress Scroll. It's like He-Man Masters of the Universe. This is Great Castle.
Yep.
What's happened here? Oh, she's attacking. Wow.
Ooh, she's attacking Corvus. Hmm.
Yeah. Why get power? Why? No. Looks like he saved three though, so no problem.
Yeah. And she rolled one wild, so she's actually taking one power away from him.
Jaborf, you are the matador. You you make that bull dance. Oh goodness. Look, the
Yeah,
bull.
I would say that things are looking quite good um, for Jaborf at the moment. I am having a very hard time seeing him losing the Skrull agent this round.
Amazing. All right, so he's
Which
put
effect
baby in
people
the
immediately?
corner, and now Okoye's like, now Okoye's gonna be like, can I assist in some way? This is the body double
Nobody
Okoye.
puts Corvus in the corner. Okay.
Ah. All right, so he's like, I like your shelter better than mine. So he's moved right across.
Yep.
I'm not certain why.
Maybe he's trying to, because an anticipated move would be for Jaborf's Ghost Spider to run for that particular secure
Yeah, and stay.
to
Yeah, that's
score
good.
1 point and at the same time being as far away from Thanos as possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um,
I think you've.
but but now he will have to pick between denying Black Order 1 point or going for the for a secure closer to Thanos, and denying Black Order points is not really a way-winning strategy. He wants Jaborf will want to score out as quickly as possible before he gets killed, because give Black Order enough time, and they will kill anyway.
Hmm. Hmm. It's just a matter of control. If they can't touch you, then you can't be hurt. All right. Everyone's confirming. Yes, that is within four, gentlemen. We've said twice now.
Hmm?
All right. So Jaburf's got Ghost Spider and Venom left. I mean, I would move Ghost Spider, do something, and then let Venom react to however Corvus proceeds.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not a finalist, to me. I'm
If
more worried about.
Jaborf had one more power on Ghost Spider, he would be able to webline Okoye off that secure and score it anyway. He has advanced R&D. Not sure if it's worth it. Enchantress has a bunch of power though that he might be happy to share, as well as Miles. But Miles is dazed, so he
Yeah,
can't.
yeah. There's no range on that advanced R&D. Just go for it. Oh, look at this. Interesting.
So he's moving Venom up to strike Okoye.
Yeah, he paid for the center. That would be
And
We Are Venom,
he's yeah.
which he's only doing to get better dice, not because he needs the healing.
Uh,
Or did he pay? No, he's going to do the super web snare. That's what's going on.
yeah, looks like that's what's going on. Could be in the other direction, yes.
Who knows? These guys are just having fun.
Yeah, no pressure. It's only the cut.
Yeah. Ah, dear. All right, so he's traversing him up into that little spike, whatever that might be.
Yeah, will be interesting to see whether I would guess he's hoping to that Okoye does not end up within 2 of Venom, because that will give her
Yeah, but it looks like it
that
is.
looks well within 2. Yeah.
Yeah. So she gets going into saves.
I do believe he could have kind of easily yanked her in the other direction to the right of Venom,
Hmm. Yep. Yep. I guess
so
he
to speak,
really wanted to have it her in this area more importantly than worrying about
or
the
to
two.
the left of Venom. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you. The other side.
the other side of Venom.
Hmm. Okay. So some more chit chat. Oh, is Venom just gonna go back back into Gray Scroll Castle? You're rebooting He-Man? He's coming back.
Yeah, I saw something about that.
Yeah.
I'm just a tad too young to have watched the original as when it aired.
All right, you. I know where you're heading with this conversation. That was my
Have you seen it,
post-school
Norbert?
I saw them live, first run. Every afternoon, I got from school, dumped the school bag, hopped on the TV, waited for it to warm up because it was a vacuum tube TV, and then boom, He-Man. I have the power.
Yeah, I'm more of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Uh,
generation.
oh, God. Who's your favorite turtle?
Raphael,
Okay. Which is the scientific one? That's my favorite. Michelangelo?
Donatello.
Donatello.
I love
Okay.
they're all named after famous Renaissance artists.
Yeah, as if the kids would actually know who
I'm
those artists were.
not sure about Donatello though.
Hello was an artist. Yeah.
Uh, wasn't he like an architect or something? I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
mean some sort of Renaissance creative person,
Yeah,
Donatello. Sculptor. He's a sculptor.
sculptor. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So not a painter, at least.
not a paint. I don't think so anyway. Sure, he painted a little bit for fun on the side,
Yeah.
you know. Uh,
Raphael was the one painting more or less exclusively religious motives. Well,
yeah,
to
you
be fair,
had to,
most
guys. You had to because
yeah,
that was
most
paying your
people did.
bills.
Leonardo did some fun stuff.
DiCaprio?
Yeah, yeah, he certainly had some fun.
He had
Kate
fun.
Winslet there.
Hey now. All right, what's Corvus up to? He's just singing place. All
Yeah,
right, he's going to try to assault Fortress Gray Scroll, but
yeah. It looks like he can get
he's
to within
definitely
3 of Venom there.
very much so.
Yeah.
Very he,
Otherwise, he could probably strike uh, Enchantress with his range 3 attack, and then get his medium move. And if he rolled a wild, he could flurry attack Venom. Although just one flurry attack without Death's Decree is not likely today's Venom, I would say.
unless he wants to take out Enchantress.
Also, Okoye is there.
Oh, right, of
So
course, bodyguard. Of course, this is the fortress. We know this.
we
Well,
do.
uh,
Um,
okay.
and
Well,
I'm starting to have a harder and harder time seeing how Jaborf does not score 4 points this round.
let's see. He's got was it for the scroll, right? He'll get
Yeah,
one
two
for
for the
the
scroll, and then yeah,
one
at
for this
least
point.
unlike very unlikely for Fingerguns to daze both Enchantress and Venom. He could daze Enchantress and deny Venom the point, possibly, to
Yeah.
make Jaborf score only 3.
Is Venom outside of war?
Maybe he is. Hard to tell.
Hard to tell.
But I would assume that the intention was to have him within.
Yeah. I mean, he did
Because he
move
moved
there.
short
Yeah.
away and then short back. So
Yeah, sure.
all right.
All right, the move. Trying to stay outside of 3. It's the stupid rain. There we go. I think he's trying to
Maybe
stay
he wants
outside of 3.
to use his. I suppose he wants to avoid the Venom counterattack
Right.
and use his energy spear to attack him.
Right. Adam Splitter. Here it comes.
Yeah. On which he is unable to use Glaive's Edge, because that only works on strikes and on death blows.
Okay.
Maybe that's what he was checking.
Right. Okay, here's the roll. Oh God. Ugh, guns. That's not gonna.
Glaive's Edge would have been nice.
Yeah.
Timing blanks. But no siree. Instead, Venom is why is Jaborf rolling 3?
Oh, is
Should
it
be
Sandy,
2.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he blew it anyway. Well, he should get a reroll.
Bodyguard.
Ah, he bodyguarded it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yep.
So I suppose he blocked it with cover.
Yeah.
From the plant.
Yep. Understood. All right. So now it's Ghost Spider's turn. Where is she? All the way down here. Here we go.
Yep.
She's gonna grab that point, isn't she?
I'm almost certain we will see a double run towards that Cosmic Vault.
Yeah.
Score 1 point. Taking Jaborf to 9, while Fingerguns will score absolutely nothing this round. So 9-1, which is, to be fair, not a huge problem for Black Order. I have seen them turn around worse scores. But given that Thanos and Corvus are quite far apart, we might see an interesting mothership next round.
Yeah.
I would expect.
Yes.
Likely that Thanos will be teleported over to the Corvus side and
start assaulting Castle Grayskull. All right, let's do some scenario possible moves now for the crisis. Oh, I got to turn my lamp on. At night, when you were not on that shirt, I didn't have any light, and it made me sad. So now I have a light now. So everybody, even the latecomers, will notice the fantastic outfit we have on today. Looks like a move. I'm not sure who ruled it. This is up to Guns to move. Okay, maybe it's Ghost Spider. Yep, sure enough.
What's that on your shirt? Palm trees?
It is, no, azaleas, I think. You know, those kind of, like, yeah, some sort of tropical flower. Typically, you see them, I think, more like a red shirt with blue. Mine is double.
Yep.
All right, well, that's no small shakes for Ghost Spider. Easily. I was just struggling with the model. They got a little square box there, isn't that interesting?
Yeah, they reset the crisis.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Looks like they're having trouble with some lag. I hope I'm not the culprit.
Hmm. The vagaries of playing online. All right, we getting
Looks
another
like
roll.
they have it in order. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see who's next. Oh, that one's fine, right? It's a
Yep.
it's a crit and a wild only. So
Indeed.
was on 2 dice? No, 1 die. Okay.
One day.
All right, that one
So
moves.
there's a wild.
Somebody's
We'll
moving.
see which character that was. Venom, obviously, because he just put a power on him. Should be 2 power, but he put 2 power. He was on
Oh,
1
yeah.
because he web snared.
Okay, well, this isn't the end of the world either for Jaborf.
No, it is of course Fingerguns who resolves the push. So my guess would be, yeah, he
Huh,
will just
yeah,
push
just
him
into the plant.
slightly into. Yeah. Because there is actually an interesting play for Fingerguns to pull off now. He can mothership Thanos to within 1 of Corvus. Then he can move Venom to in front of Enchantress and start punching Venom 3 times. And every time he rolls a wild, Venom will go flying into Enchantress, forcing her to dodge 4 damage every time. And we all know she's crap at dodging. So
Yes.
Thanos may very well pull off a double daze there. And if he takes over the Skrull agent,
Yeah.
then it's sudden, while dazing both, but he is now portaling Miles.
Yeah. He wants to get
First.
rid of that affiliation ability, but not sure that
Yeah,
matters terribly much. Uh, not such a great roll again, but a couple of crits might save the day.
we'll see.
Ugh, that's a bad
That is
save.
not a great roll. Yeah, and this is what I mean. Uh, Black Order has very reliable dice. But the way dice works in this game, there's always the chance for there's inevitably going to be a fluff sometime,
Yeah.
1 or 2 per game, and
Woof.
as
At
the
least.
opponent, you really need to be ready to capitalize on that whenever it happens.
All right, so that
In
last
this
attack,
case,
2 power went through. 2 damage went through,
yep.
rather. Despite all the rerolls, Miles couldn't do much about it. Although Guns rolled a ton of blanks and stuff. God, it was awful. Again, and that's so great. Okay, 3, but let's see what the crit does for him.
Yeah, three. That is perfectly average. 3 out of 6,
Yeah, fair.
including a crit.
All right, the crit didn't net him anything more. Looks like 2 more go through. Oh, Jaborf has 1 more reroll.
Mm-hmm. He does an abundance of rerolls.
Oop, there it goes. Done. So
Two
1 more
blocks.
damage.
Yeah, and no wild on finger guns, so no throw. Hmm.
Yeah. Well, he gets 1 more attack, though. He should be able to do this, I think. Oh my God! Guns, what is wrong with your dice? Oh my God, that's gotta be frustrating.
No blocks on Miles currently, though.
Ooh, so this could do it.
Uh,
He's got 2 hits coming in, and he's got 2 hit points left. Here's a reroll.
he's doing
Oh,
the
there it is. He
affiliate
got it.
reroll. Oh,
Yeah,
there it is.
yeah,
Yeah,
he got it. He
and
got a
then
shield.
Spider Sense as well.
Yeah, that sucks. Boy, Guns has had no breaks go his way this game at all.
No,
leaving
I
some miles
suppose
on
that
one.
if he really really wanted to, yeah, he used the Cosmic Blast apparently for his first attack. Okay, so he's mothershipping
Yeah,
now. Anyway,
sure.
hmm,
It would have been nice to clear off that side of the board, though. Then he wouldn't have
yeah.
that 1 point being scored all the time. Because I mean, Miles just sits there and scores now. He's got only one hit point left.
Um, he has to be a bit careful about the placement of Venom now because Venom has a range 2 medium throw.
He can throw size 3.
Yeah, so if he puts him too close to Corvus, Venom can throw Corvus medium and run the other direction.
He portaled him.
Yeah,
I guess to take him away from Okoye, sure. And she's getting
yeah.
portaled.
It's thing is
Look at
though
that.
that if Thanos would have been Proxima, Corvus would have been activating immediately, but
Sure, sure.
now he's not. So um, Jaborf has every opportunity to fix this before Corvus gets to go.
Right, right. So he's done 2 portals and now he's doing the Mind Gem advance. She's got flight, so she can go fly over this annoying plant. But
Indeed.
she does not go that way. Okay. And that is Thanos done. Interesting. That was a blow, not taking out Miles.
Yeah, that is um, that is something that can happen with Web Warriors. Now, of course, the reason that Miles didn't die was poor dice from Fingerguns rather than insane blocks from Jaborf.
Yeah.
But yeah, dice are dice. And to be fair, I don't really know, as things stand, how important it is to kill Miles here. I think it's more important to get the scroll, but time will tell. Um,
Well, he's using
Jaborf will need at least one more round to win this. He will not score 7 in one round. That is impossible. So it looks like Jaborf is considering his options for how to best protect Venom. Is it to set up a lifesaver with Gwen? Or is it to move Venom? Or is it to move Okoye? Or
yeah,
is it in fact to move Enchantress and Siren's Call Corvus away?
yeah. Big decision now. Does he have a tactics card that helps him out here?
Mm, I suppose he could disarm Corvus, but I'm not sure because he has enough. He doesn't have enough power for a Deathblow
Advanced
and a
R&D.
Glaive's Edge.
Advanced R&D is playing played.
Yeah,
Who's getting the power?
Miles has a ton of it. He's not using that much at the moment.
Yeah, he's got tons.
Enchantress is also a candidate for some donations.
Disarming Corvus wouldn't be a bad thing.
Hmm. Yeah, it might turn the attempt to daze Venom into a dicey one. Although a safer play is probably to put Lifesaver on.
Yeah,
Then
he's going to
again,
put a
if
lifesaver on
Venom
life.
goes there, he will be activated, and Fingergun still has Okoye, who is quite capable of dazing Ghost Spider with some lucky dice.
Oh, I see. And then the saving thing has gone away.
Yeah,
Sure.
he would probably have preferred to have Death's Decree for that, but Thanos is obviously outside of 4 of Foyer.
Okay,
Right.
so we've got Bodyguard and Lifesaver. Is it Lifesaver? What's it called
Yes,
actually?
Lifesaver.
All
And
right, cool.
also, if um, Fingerguns does not activate Corvus immediately, um, I'm finding it quite likely that Enchantress will move him even further away from Venom.
It's interesting. Last night, I don't know, Huggy, if you saw the game I streamed, it was a masterful display by your countrymen on how to play control game. I mean, it was just
Yes,
obnoxious. And we're seeing it
of
again
course
here
I
tonight, the power of control. Did you watch the game?
yes, I watched it with at least one eye.
Yep, disarm. Disarm on Okoye.
Ooh, yeah,
He
that
really,
is not a bad play,
yeah,
I think,
just
because there's
completely.
always a chance for her to spike, and
Yeah, sure.
Venom has only got 2 energy defense. Of course, there's a bodyguard there, but he will probably want to save that for Corvus.
This token is flying everywhere.
Uh, mhm.
Another important move by Guns.
So if Jaborf manages to score 4 again this round, things are starting to look a little sour for Fingerguns. But Corvus always has the possibility to put the heart out. He has there is an all you got that can be played.
So yes, gentlemen, don't forget to tune in for the next game at 9:30 London time by Xavier Protocol's stream. And then we have another stream, I think on Thursday. I should look this up. And then we have one on Saturday morning London time.
Tons of premium MCP content.
Indeed.
Vacation time couldn't have started better.
Brilliant. Let me find out for sure so the viewers could tune in. I'm just looking it up. Uh, yes, here we are.
Yeah, it's in 1 hour
Yeah,
from now.
Thursday at 11:30 in the afternoon or in the morning, I should say, of London time is Xavier Protocol streaming Ulysses versus Fast Nick. Fast Nick is one of the Oceania players. And then the last round of the Sweet 16 will be on Saturday, 10 a.m. London time. That'll be Pat Dunford versus Joshua Fink, another Oceania player. All right, so what happened here? Looks like Corvus moved up and then did an attack. I'm not seeing any dice results here. What's going on? There. Oh, it's a reroll. Okay. Another crappy roll by Guns. Honestly, dude, who checked your dice before you got into the ring?
Mhm. So we have a disarm, it seems. on Enchantress.
Sure. I'm not sure that's how helpful is that. She doesn't just well, I mean she does her beam, I suppose.
She does a deceptive amount of damage,
It's 5 damage,
and,
but the sap, I
and
guess.
also she saps power. And taking away dice lowers the risk of that happening as well.
All right. Looks like Gwen's in action.
Yep.
Enchantress got away with only 3 hit points, so she's half damaged, but that is not going to be
Hmm.
helpful for Guns. He needed her out of the picture.
Yeah. Since he decided to not. Yeah, killing Venom was off the table,
Sure.
obviously. Yeah. Enchantress will be doing her thing. Creating an uphill struggle for Fingerguns for the start of round 4 to get
Yeah.
his damage pain train rolling. Um,
It better start moving.
yeah,
It's
Corvus
been-
wants to begin each round within range of a character, but
Enchantress says
Enchantress
no.
can see to that doesn't happen. Which is why you want to activate Thanos as late as possible as the Black Order player to
Yeah.
facilitate that.
All
Serve
right.
people to Corvus on a silver platter.
Let's see what Jaborf is up to. Is he gonna put Miles into the? Hmm.
Maybe he's looking at smacking Okoye with a webline kick.
Yeah. Yep, that would make
Um,
sense.
with only 1 damage point left and with the leadership, he my choice would have been to hide him behind the
Yeah,
building and just score as many times as possible
totally.
before the game ends.
That's what I would have thought. But Jaborf is the matador. He's not going to lay low. He's going to come
He
out.
has not disappointed so far. He has been doing a great job in protecting his agent holder, Venom.
All right, here we go. So some dice. I'm gonna guess this is Ghost Spider. She seems like the only one in range. 2 crits, not bad. 2 saves, 3 saves, no problem.
Yeah.
Is it gonna happen again? Another attack? Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, my guess is he's only hoping for saps
Yeah,
here.
and
And
nothing.
also, he generate. Well, he's full on power, so only taking 1 power away from Corvus at this point would mean that he can't afford to do a death blow first thing next
Next
round,
turn. Yeah.
which is kind of big, especially when Mothership is gone. Um, and here we see 2 power being paid.
And
Thanos
goodbye. He's waving
getting
his
forced.
the red what do they call that thing that the matadors wave around? Cape? It's cape, isn't it?
Cape,
Yeah,
cape,
he's just
yeah.
gonna escape. The bull confusedly moves back. Doesn't know he's going. He thinks he's going forward into that door, but no, he's back toward the corner.
We should have some bullfighting music. Well,
Might be that Jaborf dines on bull testicles tonight. He'll
ooh,
be served them up next to the rest of his tapas this evening. She moves forward.
those will be good tapas.
Be good tapas,
Hmm.
yeah. Have his lady friend admirer on his arm. Life grand.
Um, this is um, a bit risky, I think, because um, now Jaborf has placed his Enchantress within 3 of Corvus, which
Yeah.
means that Corvus does not have to waste an action moving. He can
Hmm.
just do a death blow on Enchantress and get to move and have hopefully have a flurry attack. Quite well, if he uses Death's Decree on that attack, he can all but secure the flurry attack. This is 9 dice. And then with an all you've got on the table, I would not be surprised to see him daze at least 2 of those characters standing there, depending on what happens to Ghost Spider, obviously.
Yeah. I think he's just trying to score points. He's trying to lock this game up. He's like, I'm getting tired of waving this cape around. I've got reservation at the restaurant.
Mhm.
It's
Currently,
9:30 currently in Spain, so this is prime dinner hour as they eat quite late, as you know. And
currently we're looking at a situation where Jaborf looks like he can pull off 5 points.
so two for the scroll, one for Miles, one from Enchantress. That's four, and Ghost Spider is five. Five
So
and
it
nine
depends
is
on what
14 points.
Okoye does here.
Yeah, sure.
I suppose she can double move to deny the point at Enchantress, which would mean that Jaborf can only score
Four.
4, yeah, which might be okay. But we should note that next round will be round 4. So, and Miles is still the only character to have dazed. So Fingerguns is running out of time because as long as Jaborf is in the lead, uh, he only needs one injured character with 1 stamina left in a corner somewhere to win by the end of round 6.
Precisely. He just needs to score 1 point. And asteroid, Amazon, not asteroid, whatever it's called, mothership is off the table. So he
Yes.
literally just wipes out Okoye and then just has Miles score that point over there. He wins.
Yeah, and I mean, if he scores 5 this round, then his lead will be big enough that he can win even if Venom goes down.
Honestly, I mean, he really needs to kill Okoye just to be sure that Okoye doesn't test on points or Miles.
Oh, and he has his Okoye left as well.
Yeah. All right, goes for his move then two. Okoye, you spent two just now. Did you have a spender?
She is web lining her, I would assume.
Yeah, but that spike's in the way again. What's going on here? Guy's using these tools oddly. There we go.
Hmm. Oh, the angle of that push
Yeah, that looks like
went
it's gonna
there. That
clip.
was not. Yeah. We have a judge present who will. Thing is though that you are supposed to put the tool down and then see if you can move. You cannot like declare intent really, given how the rules are worded. You need to eyeball the push.
I mean, Jaborf should just not be greedy. Let it move straight parallel to line.
Yes,
Well,
my thoughts exactly.
looks like he's just gonna
But
go the attack.
yes, and Ghost Spider's rules says that if she has moved and does a spider technique attack, she gets to move again.
Ah, I see. Okay. Okay,
So it
Dwarf's done
doesn't cost
3.
him anything. Oh, that is
Ooh,
not a bad roll, and that is
yeah.
only one block from Okoye.
Yep.
Taking
Uh,
3, giving 3 power to Ghost Spider.
did she have 1 hit point already on her? Oh no, she's taking 3. Oh, okay.
Yep.
No, but
But
Jaborf rolled 3 successes and Guns rolled 1 blank. So shouldn't he only have taken 2 hit
yes,
points? Yeah,
but
oh, there, they
she has
fixed it.
martial artist, so the blank is a block.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
no,
yeah,
but
yes, it
no,
should only be 2. Yeah,
yeah, he fixed it. It's still
2
no.
rather than 3.
Yeah,
You are correct. I am bad at math.
no, it's fine. Guns had it
Yes, I
wrong
am.
too.
I really am.
Okay, so yeah, like she's
Putting
just
her
gonna move
back.
back and get the point.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a bit of a blunder, the use of the pull, or unless it was
Yeah.
just to get a dice.
This is where this is where the although there is one cheeky play that Fingerguns can do here. He can place his Okoye next to Venom to block the lifesaver push for next round.
Hmm.
Although Jaborf still has his Okoye to activate, so he might but she will still be there even though she's injured. So he can actually take the lifesaver off the table. Is he running towards Miles?
Don't know. Okay, because it's now Guns is Okoye's turn. So the one that has the tool in her is the one that's active.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, does she just throw spears into Ghost Spider?
So
No.
she's running towards Miles to maybe finish him off next round. Fingerguns is blindly obsessed with that Miles.
He really is.
Is he close enough to climb? He looks to be close enough to climb on top of that building. Maybe getting to within 3 of Miles. Not sure. Hard to tell.
No. Okie doke. Well, that was pretty disastrous for Blackwater.
Yeah. Currently, Jaborf will be scoring 5. I don't think Okoye is fast enough to reach the home secure of Fingerguns to score 6.
No, no, not at all. But he went away. It's a position to be in. Bodyguard, you think?
Yes, I would assume so. Not sure about the value of putting her closer to
Corvus,
Corvus.
yeah. Strange.
She looks quite optimally placed where she is,
Yeah.
to be fair. Sometimes the best thing is just to not do anything.
Yeah.
But
It seems weird. Like you feel like you're not
maybe that's
maximizing.
where it ends up. We'll see. He's obviously contemplating his options.
What he's trying to do is put her
Getting
between the characters, the bodyguard either. That makes sense.
Yeah, he could of course put her closer to Corvus so that when he bodyguards Enchantress, which I wouldn't be surprised if she was Corvus' first target next round, he will have Martial Artist against that strike. But then Venom would be without a bodyguard.
All right, Jaborf, what are you going to do here?
Mm. It's really not a very important move.
Yeah, gosh, this there's so I mean, next term seems like it's over.
I suppose he could climb her on top of the building and be within 2 of Venom to have cover when she bodyguards.
Well, she's got cover now, so that's a good point. I mean, where he's moved her just
Yes,
now,
but
so
not necessarily after Corvus has moved medium after having made a death blow into
sure,
Enchantress.
fair.
On the other
Yeah,
hand, he will likely have Martial Artist. Ooh. This
he's got
is
plan.
optimizing to the millimeter. But then again, this is when
This is
playing against Black Order, you really need to take the chances that you get. And I think Jaborf has been doing a great job in that department.
yeah, definitely. Some awkwardness with that terrain again. We knew this was coming. But yeah, seems for me, I could see it being within 2 already. I mean, it was before as well, so I'm not sure what's happening here. All right, good. End of round 3. We'll see 15 points, and we'll see Enchantress and Miles and Spider to see if they are moving because of the crisis. Why only 14?
Because 9 plus 5 is 14.
Oh, I thought it was up to 15 already.
Yeah, but Okoye was not fast enough to
Get that
reach
point,
the
yeah.
last
All right, so he
sphere.
needs 2 points to win. Okay, that makes it a little more competitive.
Yes, but the thing is that he does not really need 2 more points to win. He just needs to stay ahead and survive for another
Oh,
3
sure,
rounds.
sure. But still, getting 2 points seems pretty easy.
Yeah.
Hell, if he just could
Yes.
somehow run Venom away, those are the 2 points.
Yeah. Well, Venom is likely the most protected he can be where he is.
Yeah.
I think the worst thing he can do is activate Venom, because then Thanos can control him away from all his safety nets. and he can't do anything about it
All right, here we go with this crisis rolls.
unless Fingerguns. Yeah, unless Fingerguns makes a mistake and allows him to jump away with the lifesaver. No, not lifesaver, lethal protector.
Okay.
I'm talking crazy.
Crazy dogs. You're too excited.
An interesting thing is also that Venom can use lethal protector on himself to be placed
Wow.
within
Jaborf
one of his correct position.
hasn't rolled a bad roll all game, so all of his crises are intact. He hasn't moved anyone.
Well, it's kind of a double-edged sword. I mean, I think there have been quite a few situations where he wouldn't have minded getting the power,
Sure.
and that when the push wouldn't have been that impactful. So question. Oh, it appears that he is
After Miles.
Fingerguns is activating Okoye first to spell the end of Miles. Thing is though, this potentially puts a crippling play online where Ghost Spider moves twice to be within 3 of Corvus and uses all webbed up to make him slow. Not sure, because that means that Corvus will not get to Venom with one move.
All right, let's see if Okoye can do it. Ooh, good hit. Really good hit. There you go. There's your dice guns.
Well,
That's
he
four.
will he can
Yeah, he's
he
dead
can
though
get
anyway.
within 3 of Venom, but he needs to get within 2. Yeah, he
Yeah, he's
is.
out.
Yeah, there goes Miles.
Okay, you did it, guns. He's out. Now what?
Not sure why he didn't climb on top of the building and stand within one of the vaults and did that attack. That would have scored him a point.
Sure. The chat's thinking, and I agree. I think he was just doing it to as a bit of revenge.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah, sure.
any. It's just just a little cathartic release.
Sure, but I mean, 3 points.
Oh, that's right. He gets points for the kill. Sure.
And now Enchantress can make things harder for Corvus.
Wave for
Significantly
more.
harder. Wave the cape.
The bulls paw the ground, pushing up the sand, snorting, looking very menacing. But the Matador has it all under
And
control.
then Enchantress just goes, ole!
Yeah. And the bull's like, what? You gotta shoot him first, like throwing one of those spears into the back of the bull. That's nasty. Just infuriating him even further. Yep, took a damage from that.
Mhm.
And I'm not sure what's
Yeah,
happening.
it's kind of hard to spike against Corvus since he has his invulnerability
Sure.
as well as the reality gem for blocks.
Yeah. So here goes
So
the
he
move.
usually takes 1, maybe 2 damage, no matter what you throw at him.
Bull going into the corner.
Yeah,
Do you think
yeah.
Trish should have moved forward to get into range of Thanos and moved him as well?
Maybe I'm not sure it matters that much, to be
Yeah,
honest.
sure.
But yeah, but as things are, I really can't see any way out
No, we're
for
just
finger guns.
waiting for the fat lady to sing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she still can move Thanos. I
Oh, she
expect
did.
she
Yeah,
will
there we go. He only attacked once,
with
right?
only one spray,
Sure.
one beam. Sorry, old
Yep.
War Machine habits die hard.
Yeah, Thanos is going in the corner. Ugly.
Down boy.
All right. What's Gun's gonna do? Hmm.
I would expect him to pass as many times as possible here, but
Sure.
it doesn't really matter,
It
for
does.
honest. But
Yeah.
if you pass, well,
If he does, he's just gonna have Venom run away. I
yeah,
mean,
but he's not going to get to him anyway.
yeah, you don't think he?
He's
I find
probably running
Thanos
away
always
now.
deceptively. I find Thanos deceptively able to get to things, which is annoying. But so I would walk away. But yeah, maybe it's fine. Maybe they're calling it.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, he's just gonna run away.
Yeah,
I wonder which town Jaborf is from. If he is from bullfighting country or not.
maybe someone in the chat knows.
Yeah, SB was in the chat. SB, you know what town it is, or what part of the country anyway? Yeah, Warren Gaming Dad is saying they're gonna just double vote Venom and then call it. Lovely. Thanos wants to kill Enchantress.
Yeah, it's kind of a beautiful thing about this game where you know you've lost, but you still can. I'm gonna beat the shit out of this character as a consolation prize before I go down.
Yeah, turns out Jaborf is from Madrid, so he'll be having some
Ah,
scrumptious tapas after this invigorating dance that he's done. He'll be at the restaurant at 9:30 his time, which is prime dinner time in Spain. Relaxed, popping open a nice Rioja,
ooh, that sounds delicious.
doesn't it? I'm building a
Then,
picture.
yeah,
Start
I
off with
regret
a
not having
plate.
any in my fridge.
Yeah, start off with a plate of Manchego cheese and maybe a few olives. You know,
Hmm.
just get the palate working. Then I don't know, maybe start with the bull's testicles will come, but later. I think you start a few dishes first before you get to that main course. That's really just gonna fill you up with satisfaction.
My personal favorite is calamares.
Is that the calamari?
Yeah,
Yeah. How do you like it
the
done? Fried
fried
ones.
octopus,
Hmm.
the fried tentacles.
My wife loves those. Char grilled octopus is one of her passions. Well, looks like Guns is trying to make something happen here.
Mm-hmm.
This would be his third move, and it's possible that he'd be in range. It's a little dicey, but probably. And then what? Portal him? Move him?
Portal and move him, I would assume.
Yeah. Yeah, what? Towards Corvus?
I suppose Corvus could double move all you got, strike him
Yeah,
once
all
or
you
maybe
got's on
twice.
the table. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Although if he portals Venom, then Death's Decree is off the table.
Mm-hmm. He's got no other choice. Calamari is squid. Pulpo is octopus. Look at
Yeah, but
it.
Pulpo is when you get the whole octopus on a plate, I think,
Mm.
isn't it?
Uh, I don't know. I've never heard of pulpo actually, although I'm certain it's right. I thought calamari was just rings of the tentacles cut and then
Yeah,
fried.
that was my impression too. Um, I just remember my Spanish teacher in junior high saying that do not order pulpo because you'll get
Great
a
advice. Still
plate
stuck
full
with
of the
you.
whole. You,
Well, Guns, what are you doing here? The bull is struggling, still on its legs, but very wobbly, confused, tired. And the matador is not even close by.
looks
All right,
out.
here we got the move. Yes, it looks out.
Not by a lot,
The bull
but
charged but missed.
clearly out. Yeah.
Out, out. Poor Guns. He's still trying to make it work.
The bull charged and missed.
He
The
missed.
question is, will there be a picador named Okoye stabbing the bull to death as per usual? Yeah, I think um, Fingerguns was really unlucky that Jaborf found the Skrull agent when and where he did.
Yep.
Although he did not need to commit Thanos that early to a flank to kill Miles. He could have waited at least one more activation to do that. Um,
This game was brutal for Guns, and I have to say that if anybody saw yesterday's game, it was really brutal for the Inhumans player Sasha as well, insofar as they were just so significantly controlled. There was just like nothing.
yeah,
It must be very frustrating to have played against
yeah,
both of those control plays yesterday
yeah.
and
Watching a
today.
really brawly list getting frustrated by a
Control list,
control
yeah.
list just doing their thing and
And it's
keeping
not
away.
easy, these controls. That's why I don't play them. Meaning to say, like, they have powerful abilities, but you got to know what you're doing. Like, you got to move the people around in the right, because they're so vulnerable, right? They have to be in the right spot at the right time and use the abilities very wisely to do that control. It is a very clever three-dimensional table.
You can very easily miss. I mean, you can very easily miscalculate activation numbers of activations and such, and so that instead of scoring, having a 1 or 2 point swing, you lose a character, and so you really need to know what you're doing, even for those lists.
Right.
It's not like
autopilot.
electing not to play the game, so to speak. It's just it's playing with a different mindset.
Yeah, yeah, and it's complicated, you know.
And there are, I mean, with all webbed up, Web Warriors does have an ability to pivot into a more brawly strategy at some point, at some key point during a game. It hasn't come up during this game, but the possibility was always there. All three of those affiliated characters become very dangerous with 2 additional attack dice.
Yeah, sure. Okay, now we're getting some damage rolls. Wow.
Corvus going to town on
Enchantress.
Enchantress, yeah. Apparently he didn't pay to lower her defense. 2 blocks, 3, yeah. He's
Didn't need to.
down. Corvus moves
Takes a
to
point.
score that precious point.
Yeah, plus the kill point. Oh, she didn't get killed. Right, so no point for that.
Oh, only dazed.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kill train started rolling way too late for Fingerguns. I think as a Black Order player, you want to have dazed at least 2 characters by round 2, so you can start KOing stuff round 3 at the latest.
Ghost Spider goes for the extra point just to seal the deal.
Yeah.
And that's
yes, because Okoye is not standing on that vault.
Yeah, so that's 3 points.
Yeah.
Bringing him to a comfortable 17-3 lead.
Yes. And that is
that's the
all
game.
she wrote. It should be 18 points because his Okoye is scoring.
It's his Okoye. Is his scoring?
Vault.
Looked a little further away, but yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah, Fingerguns Okoye is standing next to the Miles-shaped blood pool next to the vault behind the garage.
All right, should we jump into their channel and see if we can have a little interview chat?
For sure.
All right, so I'll see you over there.
See you over there.
Like that.
Hello, everyone.
That's a lot of attacks in the Miles for him to just be like, no, I'm good. Don't worry about it.
Hey, everyone. This is Norbert here and Huggy. We just want to mention we're streaming still and thought we'd jump in and ask a few questions if that's okay.
Okay.
That's right.
Well, first of all, congratulations, Jaborf. A masterful game. Congratulations. We, Huggy and I were commenting of how this game mirrored yesterday's game, which was that control was the order of the day. Just like yesterday, control completely frustrated the killing character or player. That was the case here. Let's start with guns, actually. We liked your choice of team. We thought that was an interesting, because 16, of course, is the struggle point for Black Order.
It's a soft spot, yeah.
But you did decide not to take Proxima. You want to elaborate on that?
I wanted the big Thanos. I wanted a time stone Thanos to come and party.
Yeah.
And I don't regret it.
Yeah.
I needed him to produce a little more than he did, but so it goes.
You definitely had the dice did not help you, and dice were helping Jaborf quite a bit. In addition to his good play, for sure.
He played great. Yeah, the dice rewarded his great play.
Yeah. Sam, the thing that Huggy and I were really curious about, though, is what was the early drive against Miles? What was your thinking there?
Just getting the leadership off the table. I really hate chewing through those rerolls early, and he was also the first target that presented himself. And so if I can get him off the table, I think a lot of things get easier. I think I waited a turn too long for the mothership. I should have just dipped over with Thanos early, but that was a mistake on my part. And
Yeah.
I'm not sure it would have mattered. Because once he got over there, all he did was get walked away. So it was hard. My activation order on my part was a little rough, and that I for
I was
Miles.
interested. My impression was that generally you want to be activating Thanos quite late as a Black Order player, but your Thanos activations were consequently quite early.
Yeah.
What was your motivation there?
I wanted to murder Miles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, two of the three early activations were me trying to get Miles with Thanos.
All about Miles.
And then the last one, I think it was what, turn 4, turn 3. When he activated early last turn, it was because I thought that I had something to do with them, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah. You definitely didn't get any breaks going your way. You were kind of frustrated on top of the control aspect of it. So, Jaborf, you may not realize, you probably don't realize this, but being of Spanish origin and the way you were controlling the bull of Black Order on the table, we've been naming you the Matador the entire time. So that's your new nickname this series. I hope you don't mind.
Sorry, but I don't understand you. If you can speak a little slow, because my sorry for my English, but it's very bad. So
no problem. What I was
okay.
saying is because you were so masterful at controlling the Black Order like a bull, like he was a bull, we gave you the nickname of Matador. You're the
Okay.
Matador.
No, I think we at the beginning roll the priority and get secures and don't discard Cosmic Ball. I think it's a difficult spot, but about Fingerguns, because 16 is very awful. But Black Order is the worst threat he can play.
Hmm.
So and when I started to deploy, we have to deploy first in the center Okoya and Miles, and let to the finish my people who can push their miniature. So I can see that Corvus going into the right, and then I can choose where deploy my push and throw miniature. So I can
Hmm.
control very easy with that deployment. And then when I found the screw with Venom in the first round, so it's very difficult for him to play against that, I think. And he did bad rolls and in the attacks.
Yeah.
It's, I think it's very very difficult to him to play that match. So he, so it's difficult.
There's
Jaborf.
no backup plan.
Yeah, there's only plan A. Jaborf, Huggy, and I both were very, very curious. Now, clearly, having Venom picking up the scroll in late part of the round was literally the best possible outcome for you, for many reasons. Because it was the end of the round, because he's a slow mover already, and so the scroll doesn't affect him, and um, and so forth. However, we did notice that you tried to have Ghost Spider find the scroll at first, and she failed. What was your thinking there? Because that seems a lot more vulnerable a position had she found the scroll.
No, because I try to at the beginning. I don't pretend to. I pretend to be in my back cosmic ball, but when I deploy her Thanos first, and they let me to interact with the school very safe in that way. So now it's moved to interact.
Okay, so you said you felt, if I'm hearing you correctly, is if she found it, you felt that you were safe enough on that side of the table.
Yeah, maybe not is safe if we interact, but I can miles to support and try to. My plan is put miles in one side and put encounters in other side,
Mhm.
because if he dates me and get the cree, I can stall, or because encounters or with miles. So I
Mhm.
try, if I dates me, I try to stall, steal the cree. So this is
All
my
right.
plan. More or less.
Question. Sorry.
Amora's
No,
Kiss and Venom Blast to rob Thanos of the Skrull agent, should he get it.
Sure. Makes sense. Jabor, for the last question I have for you, and I'll have Huggy ask one if he likes. I see now, according to the seeding chart, that your next opponent is Ryan Farmer from
mhm.
also from the West Coast, as his guns. Um, and he is a Web Warriors fanatic. How do you feel going into almost a mirror match?
No, I can confident. So maybe have mm, I have to play, and we have mirror. So the best can play, the best can win. So
So who's the better
maybe maybe
matador?
maybe maybe Rolls is definitely the win. So we'll
Yeah,
see.
we'll see
It's it's
who's the
it's
bull
a
and
shame.
who's
It's a
the.
shame that the two world warriors in the top, we are to pay, but at least one of them, we are in the top five, top four.
Yeah,
One world warriors.
correct.
Yeah.
Huggy, you have any questions?
Um, I don't at the moment. I just want to thank you guys for an excellent game, which was great fun commenting on, and good luck to you, Jaborf, in the upcoming round.
Okay. Thank you very much for commentators and the judges. So
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah,
okay. Thank
thank
you.
you, and commiserations again, Guns, and thank you, Wargaming Dad,
Okay, guys.
for being the referee, and for all the people who were on the chat. We had a very lively chat, and it was much more enjoyable as a result. Thank you very much for joining us, and with that, we wish you good night and hope to see you at another round of these season 5 TTS finals.
We'll be back.